I recreated Apple Health in Obsidian. So as you can see, we have quite a few of the beautiful graphs, right? Here we can just see this is at the last week of my health data extracted using HealthMD. We have my heart, activity, sleep, all beautifully graphed. So here's in the last 180 data points. For example, in sleep, right, you can see here it's shooting for 10,000. But if we actually click into this, we can even adjust this and say, actually, maybe I want to hit 20,000 because I'm a freaking madman. Oh, and look at that. We even have some dark mode. This does show like these, beautiful, I love that. But these black bars, black backgrounds, I'm not a big fan of. So there's definitely some work to be done, but I still think it's cool enough to show you and share it with you. So let's get started. So what you're gonna actually need to do is two things. You're gonna want the BRAT plugin. So BRAT is the go-to plugin to installing community plugins that have not been approved or officially approved by Obsidian yet. Obsidian, it does take a while to approve and officially put community plugins on their community plugin store or area. So BRAT is kind of like, I think, the officially recommended way of working around that. So you're gonna install BRAT. You're gonna wanna go to community plugins, browse BRAT. It's this one right here. So easily install a beta version of the plugin for testing. You're gonna install it, go to options, and then here in beta plugins is add beta plugin. And then you're gonna copy and paste the plugin URL into this. So I will share this again in the YouTube description. You're gonna click here. And then you can select your version. So you can actually version lock, which is nice. Or you can just do latest version. So because I'm working on this, latest version's fine. And then you're gonna click add plugin. This is probably gonna fail because I already have it. Oh, look at that, it didn't. If you're really curious and you're nerdy, this is all based off of releases. So you can even see like the individual releases that I've done in the past, as well as how it's documented here. So as you can see, V1.6, I just brought in these Apple Health visualizations. I was playing around with other forms of visualization as well, but I just wasn't very happy with it. But these are still there and usable. So I will provide examples. There are examples in the repository. So if you go into here, examples, you can see, for example, this is my health dashboard, my Apple Health dashboard in particular, and how I'm structuring it. This all does rely on health data exported from Apple Health. So now that you've installed the plugin, you can actually see it. You should see it right down here in your bottom left, HealthMD visualizations. What is important here is the data folder. So if you can see here, all of my data I'm placing into this exports directory. So this is all HealthMD data, and we'll get into that soon. So this is what a data export looks like. This is all structured data that I have accumulated from Apple Health, exported to HealthMD. And so let me show you how I do that now. HealthMD is an app I've created. It is also open source, and I will include the link in the description if you're interested. It's also on the App Store, if you'd rather download it that way. So the way we're gonna get our data into exports, go into your phone and open HealthMD. Because your health data is actually only stored on your phone, you are gonna need the Mac companion app as well. This can be installed on the official Apple App Store as well for macOS. That's probably the recommended way of downloading it at the moment. Also, open source if you prefer. So you're gonna go over to sync on both here and here, and then you're gonna wanna actually sync here. Make sure they're connected. Make sure that you allow local network exchange, and then click sync now. All this sync is doing is it's now pulling the data from your phone to your Mac. I apologize. This is kind of this is a glitch. It is finished. You can see your stored records here and watch that change, okay? Then you're gonna go to export, and then you're gonna wanna export your data range as well as where you're gonna be exporting it to. So in my case, I've already selected my HealthMD Vault exports directory, but make sure you place it in a place within this vault that you want to visualize in. And then you select your date range. So we can do the last 7 days, last 30 days, or yesterday, whatever you want. You know, it's just a typical calendar view that you can customize. We'll do the last 7 days, export now. Okay, and now we can see this data was already here, but you get the gist, right? Now you can see here we have just like a swath. Basically, all of the data that I've been collecting with Apple Health is now in my Obsidian Vault. That can be then pulled into these visualizations to view within your vault. There you have it. You now have Apple Health visualizations right here. I highly recommend playing with this further, poke around. Again, these are all just typical UI components that you can plug and play and bring into your daily notes. Just anywhere you traditionally build around, you can now do that. I look forward to seeing what you make, and please share, let other people know, and let me know if there's any features or tweaks you would like my help with. Check out my app, HealthMD, and again, thank you for watching. Take care.